I want to start this off with a great quote that I feel pretty much sums up the day we met. It's amazing how one day someone walks into your life and suddenly you can't remember how you ever lived without them.
Morgan, when I think back upon life before we found each other, the contrast is deafening. Just a few months before we met, I had committed to chart a path through the unknown waters of higher education, and as the conditions became turbulent, you were the unexpected life raft that empowered me to achieve success beyond anything my former self could have imagined. As the years have passed, we've steadily enhanced our little raft into a respectable vessel, composed of artisan hardwoods, draped in lush fauna, and carefully furnished with an assortment of cat-proof comforts. When rough seas are forecasted, we are rarely concerned. We are seaworthy. This day will represent us having arrived on dry land, and I would be remiss to not paraphrase John Darnielle. Today we plant our grain into the ground as we have smiling faces all around, and underneath the trees we've planted now that we've landed. When I was a child, I spoke with the language of a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. Besides yo-yos, Fortnite, RC cars, and bicycles. Morgan, you are everything. You are water, you are air, you are ancient sediment, you are healing fires. You are healthy soil and the blossoming new growth. I adore the woman that you are today and am in awe of what you will become. I love you.
In 2013, I was living in Austin and I was visiting friends in California for a week. I feel thankful every day for extending my trip last minute and thankful for Katrina convincing me to join a late night karaoke session in Long Beach the night before I left. We met there. The few times we spent together before I moved back to the West Coast, I knew early on you were one of a kind. One of our first dates, you asked me to accompany you to watch your band, Son of Heatwave, play. You spent the entire evening introducing me to everyone you knew as your fiancé. Ironic, and I swooned quietly the entire evening. After moving back to California, I knew you were a keeper when you agreed to accompany me to the batting cages for our first Valentine's. As I sit here writing my vows over 1 year since we went to the Van Nuys courthouse 1 week before COVID hit, all I can think about is how much I simply am just thankful for you. Thank you for your constant love, understanding, and most of all, your patience. Thank you for your humor, even when you decide to loudly serenade me while I am intensely studying for an exam. Thank you for giving me space to process when I am feeling overwhelmed, and thank you for not shaming or judging my emotions, regardless of how they come out. Thank you for loving our cats. Seeing your fatherly instincts every day makes me so excited to start a family with you, and I know that you will be the most wonderful father. Thank you for always checking if there are chores to do before you ask permission to drop with the boys for a few hours. Thank you for teaching me what the definition of a passionate, hardworking human being looks like. Thank you for always believing in me, encouraging me to pursue my dreams, and supporting me in making the terrifying decision to go back to school last year. You knew that our roles would turn completely opposite, and you showed no hesitation whatsoever. You went straight from full-time student to full-time engineer without the blink of an eye, and words cannot express how lucky I am to have this opportunity to grow. Thank you for letting me play softball like literally anytime I want, even when I fractured my shin a week before your brother's wedding and had to walk around the Bay Area with a cane. For that matter, thank you for coming with me to watch UCLA softball games, remembering all my favorite players, and insisting on wearing your USC clothing while you're on the UCLA campus. Thank you for being my friend before anything else and reminding me daily to lighten up. Every single person in this room knows how incredibly lucky I am. Their unwavering love for you serves as a welcome reminder every day. Thank you for making my life better, and thank you for loving me. I love you so much, and I'm so excited to celebrate. Finally.
Eric, you may now kiss the bride.